Hello, it's Angus here at the Bureau for Monday the 2nd of October. In this weather update, we're looking at heat for the next couple of days and a big shift in the weather down south. We won't waste any time getting right into it. Firstly, it is a Monday afternoon maximum temperatures. This is what's happening today. I wanted to point out a couple of things. Birdsville here in southwest Queensland touching 40 degrees. This broad red area through the middle representing 6 to 8 degrees above average, pushing most of southern Australia into the upper 30s. At the coastline, it's 32 degrees at Adelaide. It is a warm 28 in Melbourne, slightly cooler in Sydney. A southerly surge up the coast last night has dropped their temperature back to 24 degrees after yesterday was 36. But it's only a short-lived reprieve from the heat because Tuesday is a warm one across New South Wales. Sydney back into the 30s. It's 34 at Dubbo. Broad area again, 6 to 8 degrees above average through the centre here, and Birdsville going back to back with another 40-degree day tomorrow. Because of the warmth and some building wind across the country, no surprise to see elevated fire risk once again. Remember the yellow, that's high fire danger. That's covering, well, more than half the country at the moment with a number of areas of extreme fire danger, and we do have some fire weather warnings active. Much like the heat, on Tuesday, the fire danger risks move eastwards. So those extreme areas go through parts of New South Wales, including the Sydney Metro, and a broad region through the centre of the continent. So what's going to flush out this heat? Well, we actually do have a weather system coming up from the southwest. So let's check that one out now. This is Perth, southwestern WA, a showery flow, and we can see the showers getting pushed along in this wind flow here. The ocean down here is chilly, meaning that wind is quite cool, noticeably cooler in fact than where we've been sitting for the last several days. If you look closely, you can see a little bit of a line through here, but we'll put it on to the map here. That's a cold front. That went through Perth the early hours of this morning, and this front and the associated troughs around it are going to have a big part to play in the weather through the rest of this week. So from Monday lunchtime to Wednesday lunchtime, everything's moving eastwards across the south of the country. In particular, late on Tuesday or early on Wednesday, this low here is going to develop across parts of New South Wales, maybe northern Victoria. And take a look at what that does to the rainfall. It really spreads it out. So from Tuesday night through Wednesday, we're looking at widespread wet weather across southeastern parts of the country. That will help to quell the fire risks which have been building over the last few days, particularly around Gippsland, where there have been a number of uncontrolled fires in the past 24 hours. Through the second half of the week, Wednesday through Friday, this low here is going to keep spinning, but it's going to move southwards, really targeting that eastern Victoria area with persistent rainfall, strong southwesterly winds. We're going to see a big drop in temperature, could bring snow, could bring hail, could bring large and damaging waves. So there's a lot going on. Make sure this week to stay up to date with your forecast. I'm going to leave you with one final thing. It's a quick look at how much rain we might get out of the passing of the system. We've got purple here on the southeastern part of the country. That purple, 100 millimetres or more, possibly through eastern parts of Victoria, primarily around Gippsland, southeastern parts of New South Wales as well. 30 to 50 millimetres possible through a broader region here, with 5 to 15 millimetres possible across the entire southeast and southwest of the country. So there is a lot going on. In fact, we've got a separate video detailing the warnings that are currently active, so check that out for the severe weather advice. And of course, you know where to go for your local forecast. Our website, our app, and our social media channels. That's it from me. We'll see you next time.